Read The Defective Mold. Story by Ennio. A long time ago, in an unknown universe and a forgotten little village, a potter was walking through the market, looking to buy a few molds to make it easier to craft pots of various shapes and designs. After searching for a while, he stopped by a vendor who was selling molds of different shapes and sizes. After our potter selected a few models that he liked, before leaving, his gaze was drawn to a mold that the vendor had set aside on the floor, separated from all the others that were neatly placed on the shelves. The potter then asked the vendor how much that mold on the floor would cost. But the vendor replied that it wasn't for sale because it was defective and was going to be thrown away. The potter insisted and told him that he would pay the price of a normal mold for it. Said and done. The potter took the purchased molds and went home, where he started making pots using all the molds he had bought. However, he spent the most time working with the defective mold. Some time later, our potter, having crafted enough pots, went to the market to sell them. He was slightly surprised to see many people particularly interested in the pots to which he had dedicated the most attention. After selling a large portion of his pots, he returned home and started working again on his craft. A week later, our potter returned to the market to sell more of his creations, and just like before, he noticed that people seemed much more interested in the pots he had paid more attention to than the others. Over time, the potter and his pots became famous, and many other potters came to watch him work. When they saw the defective mold, they asked him why he still had a broken mold and why he didn't throw it away. Then, the potter would show them how he worked with it and explain that the pots made using that mold required more attention and manual work, but at the same time, those were the most sought-after pots and the ones that had made him famous. The moral of the story is that the mold used to create something is of little importance, as long as the hand that works with it truly knows how to shape the material to bring it to the desired form. The end.